Hello everybody, this is Dana here. Today we are playing Shadowrun for Sega Genesis. Now, if you watched my last video, you'll see that I already started a game of Shadowrun, but the thing is, I did just about everything wrong in that video. If you watch it, you'll know just by listening to it. The sound was off. That was the most obvious. But even worse, I was using the wrong emulator. The emulator I was using did not support save games. And you know, I know I can do save states. I just don't like to use them if I don't have to. On top of that, my game before it's totally gone. It got wiped out. So we're starting anew. So here we are with Shadowrun for Sega Genesis. Press start. Oh well, I didn't press start fast enough. So we will go through this logo again. Come on. Alright. Press start. Okay. So what I mentioned in the last video is Shadowrun for Sega Genesis was my first introduction to Shadowrun as a whole. Shadowrun is a pen and paper RPG. There's also a version for it for Super Nintendo, which is totally different but equally as awesome. And then of course there's a first-person shooter I never played, and then there is Shadowrun Returns, and then Dragonfall. I think there's another one after that, Hong Kong, I think it's called. But again, this was my first introduction to Shadowrun and the whole cyberpunk genre as a whole. I was in about 5th grade when I played this game for the first time. Loved it. I beat it. This is one of the very few RPGs that I actually played all the way through. So let's check it out. New game. So we got the Samurai, Decker, and Gator Shaman. Samurai is more of a fighter. Decker is more of a hacker. Gator Shaman's more of a mystic, does spells and stuff like that. I like to stick with the Decker. He's not as strong as a Samurai, but he does get a few boosts in intelligence and hacking skills, which is what I like to do later on in the game. And the sooner you boost that stuff, the better. Although I will have to end up working on his physical abilities and his firearms. I don't really use grenades in this game. So let's choose the Decker. The time, January 31st, 2058. The place, Seattle, UCAS. Under the cover of darkness, a team of Shadowrunners moves through the Salashide wilderness. Without warning, they are ambushed by unknown forces. The massacre is over quickly but captured on Trivid by one of the slain members' cyber eyes. The Trivid was recovered and made national news. Michael, your brother, was the last to die. Spending your last New Year to go to Seattle, you vow to avenge your brother's death. Love this music. Landing at SeaTac Airport, you flag a cab to bring you to Michael's last credit stick transaction, Stoker's Coffin Motel, located in the Redmond Barrens. Downtown Seattle, Redmond Barrens. Alright, so here we are in the Redmond Barrens. I didn't really control Joshua. Joshua's the name of your character in this game. I didn't control him right there. He just walks into the motel. Whenever you walk into a place, you are greeted with this screen, usually describing what's going on or what type of place it is. And it's always going to be the same screen. Sometimes things will change, like you'll get attacked or whatnot, kind of like random events. But right now, that's not going to happen because it's the very beginning of the game. Alright, so the battered sign reads Stoker's Coffin Motel. Motels like these are cheap, each room only large enough to fit a small bed. Dumps like these tend to attract the dregs of humanity. Press A for more. The manager yawns. I won't bore you with the welcome speech. So, what do you want? Just looking for a place to crash. I'll talk to you later, or I'm here to pick up Michael's stuff. I am here to pick up Michael's stuff. I probably won't be able to. Well, I definitely won't be able to because I don't have enough money. How do I know this? Well, read on. So, you're Michael's brother, eh? Your bro skipped out on paying his bill, and I'm holding his stuff till I get the back rent. Let's make a deal. You pay up the 250 new yen he owes, and I'll fork over his stash. And, of course, I don't have 250 new yen. I can say small change, slot this cred, and I'm gone, but then... Hey, if you need new yen, head up the street to the jump house. Gunderson is always looking for runners. You'll find him in a booth towards the back of the bar. Yeah, so he's basically telling me to get a job, because I'm broke. Alright, let's go get a job. And I know exactly where Gunderson is, because I play this game a lot. He's right here in the jump house. Booyah. The jump house is a typical small bar inside the Barrens. The standard slime frequent it, and an occasional Shadowrunner sometimes slips in its entrance. You see a fat man licking his fingers in the far corner booth. This music's kind of weird, but oh yeah, one thing I mentioned in the last video, you probably didn't even hear it, because this music was blaring over my voice. But this game was also the first thing that introduced me to electronica or techno music. I played this game before I listened to a lick of Prodigy, Chemical Brothers, and a lot of the house music that I listen to nowadays. Anyways, there are pool tables. Can't play pool though. It's all just for show. Where's the bartender? There's no bartender. What type of place is this? Is that like a I don't know what to call it. You know those things that you make weapons, like a blacksmith? The word's escaping me, and of course I used to play World of Warcraft, so I knew exactly what it was. Anyways, let's talk to Gunderson. Hoy friend, don't be so obvious. Old Stoker likes to toss my name around, but if you want to stay healthy in the shadows, you do well to just refer to me as Mr. Johnson. Okay, Mr. Johnson. Gunderson. I'm looking for some information. I'm looking for some work. Or I'll talk to you later. Well, I am looking for some work, but what kind of info can we glean from this guy? Info, eh? Well, Chumra, I might be able to help you there. Since you're pretty green, I'll offer you some free advice. Most Johnsons don't mind telling you basic information, so there ain't a charge for that. But if you want some special contacts, the type who can help you out, well, that costs. Usually up in the thousands of new yen. Alright, well, I don't have thousands of new yen right now. Do I want to ask them any questions? Let's take a look at what these questions... What exactly is a Mr. Johnson? Okay, I explained this in the last video, but in case you didn't get it, Mr. Johnson is just a guy who gives you work, so I'm skipping all this. If you want to play this game, go ahead, read it, that's cool, but I skipped it. Alright, I don't want to ask any more questions, let's look for some work. So, you want to go on a Shadowrun, eh? Well, old Gunderson's got a beauty for you. Go to Stoker's Coffin Motel in the Redmond Barrens, we know where that is. Contact there will give you a package. Take it to Boris's greenhouse in the Redmond Barrens. You will be paid upon safe delivery of the package. Okay, so if you look at the format of this job he's giving me, you see one location in the first paragraph and another location in the second paragraph. So you got Stoker's Coffin, you got Boris's greenhouse. Generally speaking, when you take a job, that's all you have to notice. Because you're either delivering a package, you're escorting someone, you might be going on a Matrix run, although spoilers, Gunderson will not send you on any Matrix runs. Or you're sent to go kill a bunch of ghouls. So if you can read quickly, or if you can skim, all you gotta see here is Stoker's Coffin, Boris's greenhouse. Boom. You know what to do. 55 new yen. Let's take it. Alright. Now let's say, I don't know, I'm walking around doing random stuff, and then I say, wait a second, I was on a job. What was I supposed to do? So in order to check out, in order to check out the job, I press start, and we have the pause menu here. Over on the left here, we have your equipment, gun, armor, medkits. We got clips where you can rearm. You got attributes. Take a look here. Various attributes do various things. Intelligence and computer is what I'm going to be focusing mainly on. But also I need to focus on firearms because I will get attacked a lot. And negotiation helps, and reputation also helps. Reputation helps with progressing through the actual storyline of the game. So you can have a high reputation, stuff will happen, and then you'll just keep dying because you're not strong enough to deal with it. So it's usually smart to build everything else up before you build that up. Although you can get impatient and work on your reputation early on. But that's besides the point. My point was you can go into your pocket secretary here, look in your notebook, and just see current run. And there it is. It's exactly everything he said. And again, you can just skim it. Stoker's Coffin, Boris's Greenhouse. Alright, let's do it. Oh, what's this? Stoker's Coffin. Stoker squints at you with his one good eye. Here's the package. Don't slot this up. Okay, guy. Boris's Greenhouse, that's right. Am I getting attacked? Okay, sometimes you'll get attacked on the street, and a good indicator of that happening is you start walking slow. I don't know why. Here's Boris. He grins devilishly when he sees the package. Now I can do some serious fixing. He pays and escorts you out of the greenhouse. Okay, now they will always say that same stuff every single time. So if we come across a screen like that for the first time, I'll go ahead and read it. But for the most part, we're just going to be skipping it. Like, I already read this, so. Alright, let's go get another job. Let's get another gerb. I'm looking for some work. Little Chiba, Shiwi's nuke plant. Alright, and this is an escort mission. I know that because instead of 2 paragraphs, one after the other, there's 2 whole screens. I gotta go to Little Chiba's Chop Shop and pick up some douchebag and escort him to, I believe it was the Shiwi's nuke plant. This right here is Little Chiba's Chop Shop, where you can get medical attention and cyberware installed. I didn't read what that guy said. Maybe I'll read it next time. Sorry about that. And we're taking him to the Shiwi's nuke plant, which is right here in this CD location. Thanks for the escort, chummer. Here are the creds for a run well done. I'll be sure to tell all my friends about your services. Yeah, you ain't got any friends, buddy. That's why you gotta hire an escort. Oh, burn. Okay, I know that wasn't funny. So, yeah, the beginning of this game, you pretty much, you just do work. So if you ever wanted to get a job simulator, this is perfect game for you. Of course, the jobs are really simple for the most part. Like this one, nuke plant Halloweeners. Sure, deliver a package. Now, each and every time you do one of these jobs, or a Shadowrun is what it's called. That's the name of the game. It's what you do in the game. Your karma goes up by 1. And by karma, let me show you. We go back to those attributes here. And notice how before the karma was 0 at the bottom, and now it says 2 because I did 2 jobs. And I'm on the 3rd one, so when I finish this one, it should be 3. And karma is what you use to build all of your attributes and your skills. As you can see, it's pretty slow going. You'll really see how slow going it is when I actually go into the karma upgrade screen at Stoker's Coffin Motel, but I'm not going to do that just yet because we just don't have enough karma. Don't even have enough money to get that stuff from the motel anyway. So let's see. Shiwi's nuke plant Halloweeners. Okay, nuke plant Halloweeners. Easy. I don't know if you saw that, but I do have 140 new yen. My goal right now is 250, so I'm not quite there yet. Yeah, I don't know why I was just thinking about the Super Mario World theme song. You the runner? Here, catch! The guard throws the package at you and goes back to his job. What a dick. Alright. And the Halloweener's right here. Entering an abandoned shack, you are accosted by a member of the Halloweener gang. What a dick! If you want to live, you better have a real good reason to be here. You hand him the package. He takes out a blade, slices it open, and peers inside. Satisfied, he pays you off. Okay, whatever. I deal with it because it's part of the job. It's part of the job. Can't let them take my job. Alright, so money, I've got 185 new yen. Not quite enough yet, so let's do another job. I'm really surprised I haven't been attacked yet, because in my last video I got attacked like 1,000,000 times in the beginning. Hollywood Correctional, Stoker's Coffin, 50 new yen, let's do it. Yeah, I think you're getting that. You know, you just kind of skim it, find out where to go there, finish the job, done and done. So I believe that was Hollywood Correctional Facility, the prison here. Hey, there you are, boy, am I glad to see you. It's getting so a guy can't walk the streets alone. Well, let's get moving. I'm on a tight schedule, and if anybody tries anything cute, you wax them. Yeah. Speaking of waxing fools, my gun sucks right now, my armor sucks right now. I could probably take someone weak out, but yeah, I really need an upgrade. Money, 235. Alright, let's just do one more and then go get Michael's stuff from Stoker's Coffin Motel. So this game is a little repetitive, I'm not gonna lie. Halloweeners, nuke plant. Again, I'm not gonna lie, it's repetitive. I still like it. The whole cyberpunk concept was introduced to me with this game, so I guess it has a special place in my heart. And I'm getting attacked by these Halloweenies. Okay, they're Halloweeners, but I just got punched in the face. Come on now. Come on now. Ooh. Okay, notice how I walked over that guy? You always want to walk over your kill. Sometimes they carry stuff and you can't see it because their body's hiding it. Alright, I think I'm going to the nuke plant. Let's just go there and find out. I mean, I could check my log. The entrance to the Shadowrun's atomic nuclear plant is heavily guarded. It supplies much of the energy for Seattle and is a constant target of terrorist attacks. A guard approaches. You have no business here. Beat it before I open fire. Well, I guess I wasn't supposed to go there. What the heck am I supposed to do here? Go to the Halloweeners first. Okay. Then go to the nuke plant. So technically I am supposed to go there, but technically not yet. Alright. Let's go get accosted. Of course, that guy says the same thing every time. It's always the same guy. He always looks like an I-5er. The I-5er is one of the other gangs. Probably one of the Halloweeners' rivals, I believe. I'm getting attacked. How do I know? Because that crosshair target thing. Yep, there they are. It just showed up out of nowhere. And I'm walking slow as hell. I don't know if the walking slow is like rolling the dice, like trying to be true to the pen and paper RPG, but kind of pisses me off. The strategy is simple. You just run, get enough distance, and then pop off some shots. But it gets a bit tough later on when you got a bunch of zombies chasing you. Yeah, I said zombies. I picked up something that was probably money. Cool. I'm down with that. Got 305 new yen. Let's go ahead and save the game. And let's go pick up Michael's stuff. I'm here to pick up Michael's stuff. Small change. The creds roll off your stick, and in return you are handed a crumpled plastic box. Opening it, you find a scented letter, a cyber deck, a wristband, and 2 holopics. The letter addressed to Michael reads as follows. M. Must be Michael. I don't trust our Johnson, and neither should you. His story just doesn't wash, and you know it. I'm out on this one, I hope you are too. I'll wait for you at the Terraslar City Inn in Puyallup Barrens. Tabitha Shale. Alright, and now keep in mind that this is a hint for story progression. So, this chick, Tabitha Shale, she knew my brother Michael, and she's hiding out at the Terraslar City Inn in the Puyallup Barrens, so if I need to talk to her, I know where to go. The cyber deck is a small Allegiance Alpha that hasn't seen much use. These decks are fine to dabble in cyberspace, but lack real power. Okay, well, I can do some dabbling, that's cool. The wristband is a dock wagon homing beacon. When its rarest condition becomes critical, or when I die, basically, a dock wagon trauma team is dispatched to retrieve him. The wearer is then resuscitated and dropped off at Seattle General Hospital. The fee is around 10% of the wearer's cred stick balance, guaranteed not to exceed 5,000 nuyen. Where's Bernie Sanders when you need him? You slip it on your wrist and lock the clasp. Holopics, Dr. Ivana Havashin, MD, Seattle General Hospital, Havashin Clinic. Named the clinic after herself. Okay, cool. Holopics, Mr. Caleb Brightmore, Esquire. Problem solved, worries eliminated. As I said last time, I wish my problems were solved and all my worries were eliminated. Finally, you uncover a cred stick hidden under the holopics. It has a balance of 500 nuyen. The irony of this discovery wears off after a moment. Okay. So good old Stoker could have just taken that 500 nuyen, but now it's mine. Let's see if I can upgrade. Because this pistol sucks. Armor sucks too. I probably won't be able to upgrade the armor. And here's Ares Weapon Emporium. A large man with the Ares logo on his huge coveralls grins at you over the counter. You'll love this place, sir. None of that wimpy stuff here. No way. You just point out what you want. Alright, cool. Ares Weapon Emporium. Now, in the last video, I bought this gun. Because it's more brutal. Packs more punch. But the fact remains, it gives you 6 ammo. I could get this gun. I'd have to do a few more jobs to get it. Has more ammo, not as strong as this Warhawk heavy pistol. You know, I might be able to sell my gun and get this one. I think I'm going to get this one instead though. Let's change it up. So let's sell this gun. Yes. And then buy this gun. Not that one. This one. Yes. Alright. Get a clip because I only have enough for one. And one thing I don't want to do is forget to equip my gun. Alright. So there were a few clues. If I want to take a look at those clues, I go in the Pocket Secretary again, and here we got the notebook again, and tips and clues. There we go. There's that letter from Tabitha Shale, and the 2 holopics without the actual pictures themselves. Alright. So I think I need to go talk to this Tabitha Shale chick. Go see what's going on with that. Do a little story progression early on in the game. Now this right here is a vid phone. Using this I can call a taxi, call an actual person. I currently have no contacts in Seattle though, so I can't actually call anyone yet. I can go into cyberspace, which is kind of cool. Right now my cyber deck and everything in it kind of sucks. You know what, let's see how badly it sucks. Let's go into cyberspace, do a system search. Let's just like pick some random system to hack. Hopefully it's not too powerful. Now we got attack. This is medic, it heals. The deception, it basically makes it so you don't have to fight the programs in the and the nodes. This analyze, it lets you know about them, about each node and what type of node it is. Like if you come across black ice, you're pretty much screwed. I probably won't come across any in this system. It's probably like a low-level system. This lets you jack out for just in case you're about to die, because yes, hacking can kill you in this game. There's a map, your storage. I've got 58 MP available, not a whole lot. No data files, so it's just storing my programs. This selection allows you to view information on your current cyber deck or matrix run. I don't have a run info, but let's take a look at the deck stats. It's crap. It really is, but let's try it out anyways. Oh! And right here, I press start without actually loading anything into my cyber deck, so I don't know how I'm going to do anything. Oh, cool. I can press start on that map and add it here. Let's go for analyze. No available memory. So I can only hold 2 programs at the moment. Kind of sucks. Alright, so these are all nodes. You can see what type of nodes they are on the far left. That CPU node, if you knock out a CPU node, it gives you access to any node you want in the system. The nodes will only reveal themselves when you basically defeat a node that connects to it. So I pretty much passed this first node easily because there was no ice, and it's connected to these 3, which is why they're visible. I'll go ahead and choose this one at the bottom here. Now, one thing I always try to do before I actually fight is I try and use this deception. If I can get the deception to work, which it isn't working right now, then it prevents a fight. Not only does it prevent a fight, but it lowers the probability of an active alert. See, it worked after a gazillion times right there. Active alerts make it so you can't do anything in cyberspace, and you end up having to leave the system, which I don't want to do right now. I'm dabbling in cyberspace right now. Leave node. Okay, so this square right here, that is a data storage or a database. That is pretty much the meat of cyberspace in this game. You get game clues, you complete jobs with the data in these storage nodes. Sometimes there's nothing in them, sometimes there's something juicy in them. So let's go check this one out. Hopefully I can bypass this one too. Rejected. Yeah, I don't think this is going to work. Those little things going to the side, they basically activate alerts. Like I'm on active alert right now. This is probably a black ice I'm fighting. And if I don't jack out soon, it will kill me. Yeah, I gotta get out of here. That's all the dabbling I can do for now. Alright, that kinda sucks. I just reloaded my weapon there. You press shoot to reload. So, yeah. I need a better cyber deck, and I need better programs and better memory, and kind of reminds me of my current actual computer. I need everything to be much better. But that's a whole nother story. Oh! Random event! A haggard man collapses at your feet. His skin is pale and cold to the touch. Why am I touching him? A well-dressed man runs up, followed by 2 ordinary thugs. I'm a doctor and this patient has escaped. Help us capture him and I'll pay you. I don't know about that. You're not sure what to make of this strange group. I can either attack, I can say, leave him alone or you'll be sorry. Or I can help them, basically kidnap this guy. What do I do? I don't know what I do. What happens when I say leave him alone? I'm probably gonna die. The doctor calls over a Lone Star patrol. On their arrival, you find out that he is the director of a mental ward, and this was one of his patients. Lone Star takes a sudden interest in you. Come here, son, we want to talk at you. Attack? Nah, they'll kill me. Comply with his orders. Yeah, because if I run away, I mean, I'm not black, but they still might shoot me. Yes, that's a jab at the, at you-know-who. Comply with his orders. Keeping your cool, you answer all of their questions convincingly. Finally, Lone Star continues on his way. Lone Star. Okay, that was useless. Let's go see Tabitha Shell. Call the taxi. She's in the Pull-Ya-Lup Barrens, if you remember. You need a ride, chum? Yes. You say you want to get to the Pull-Ya-Lup Barrens? That's a little out of my way, chum, or it'll cost you 40 Nuyen to get there. How about it? I don't even think I have 40 Nuyen. Let's see what happens if I say, sure thing, cabby. I'm usually not the soft type, mind you, but seeing as you're down on your luck, I'll drive you for free. This time. Alright, buddy. Thanks. Now, this is the Pull-Ya-Lup Barrens. It's pretty much another dilapidated area where you get attacked by magicians. Ah, crap, I'm dead. Yep. That's what happens. You just randomly get attacked by people, and if it's a magician, you're pretty much screwed, at least in the beginning of the game. A dock wagon is alerted by your wristband. Within seconds, a trauma team arrives, guns blazing to pull you from your dire situation. Oh, thanks, guys. The team stabilizes your condition and administers basic first aid. A short while later, you are dropped off at Seattle General Hospital. Okay, so I died, and I got dropped off at this hospital, because I had that dock wagon band around my arm or whatever. If I didn't have it, I would have been dropped off at Little Chiba's Chop Shop in Redmond Barrens, but I'm here now. And this is actually the hospital where Dr. Ivana Haversheen works, so I might as well talk to her. You enter Seattle General Hospital. A woman with the name Dr. Haversheen stitched on her smock is filling out forms behind the desk. You recognize her as a doctor from Michael's Holopix. May I help you? Is this your Holopix? You show her the Holopix and tell her of Michael's death. Tears stream freely, but she managed to stifle most of the sobs. Composing herself with much effort, she begins to speak. Michael was a good friend to me. We met when he first arrived here 3 years ago. I can't believe he is gone. If there's anything I can do for you, Joshua, let me know. I know. Horrible, horrible voiceover. What was Michael's relation with Stark? Stark was your brother's best friend. They went everywhere together. I can't count the times one of them came in here dragging the other barely alive. I guess they died together. Alright, well I am in need of your services. I need some medical attention, because if you look at my life bar and my, what is that, like a mind bar? I forget, but they're both different bars that basically, if one of them empties, you're dead. Medical attention. I can't afford medical attention. You do not have the Nuyen to pay the bill. You might as well just F off and die. Where's Bernie Sanders when you need him? Do I wish to leave the hospital? Well, I have to. I mean, I ain't got no money. Let's see if we can get another free ride to the Pull-Ya-Lup. Call taxi. Pull-Ya-Lup. Sure thing. Alright. Well, he's usually not the soft type, but it seems like maybe he is, because he keeps giving me free rides. Alright, let's see if I can get up here without dying. Or if I get attacked, hopefully not by a magician. There's another Ares right there. Okay, right here, I believe this is the Terraslar City Inn. Let's go in the inn. The Terraslar City Inn caters mostly to elves, as the word Terraslar is elvish for remembrance. Despite its run-down appearance, this apartment has a great rep for being the safest place to stay in the Barrens. You need a place to stay? We've come to the right place. This is the safest hotel in the city for the price. Of course, payment is required in advance. Do you have a tenant named Tabitha Shell? Tabitha Shell? Yeah, she's here. She's been locked in her room for days and won't let anybody in, even to clean up. If you think you can talk some sense into her, be my guest. The manager connects you to her room via the vidphone. The screen remains blank, but the woman's wary voice identifies itself as Tabitha. Words tumble from your mouth in a desperate rush to convince Tabitha of your sincerity. After some deliberation, she concedes that you are Michael's brother and agrees to let you enter her apartment. Tabitha Shale opens the door as you arrive. She looks as if she hasn't slept in a week. She invites you in, but her eyes nervously dart around the room. Tell me about Michael's last Shadowrun. I don't know that much about it. We were hired by an unknown Mr. Johnson through Caleb to track down a location in Salashide. Salashide? I backed out when he made the offer, so I wasn't included in the deal. Michael said one stop at Orasco's and he'd be set. You know, Caleb's not our normal Johnson. We usually use a Johnson named Mortimer Reed. He sets up in the Penumbra district in a restaurant called the Big Rhino. Let's see, what can you tell me about Caleb Brightmore? He's a Johnson Michael and I use a couple of times. I don't trust him, though. Who knows what those elves are up to anyway? You might find him at Icarus Descending. That's where we always met him. Who's this guy Orasco? Boris Orasco is a small-time fixer who works out of an abandoned greenhouse in Redmond, who I deliver packages to. Anything for $1, that's Boris. He's probably the last person in the sprawl to see Michael alive. Okay, so I can say I'm looking for a good runner, care to sign on, or thanks for your help, keep a low profile. I think she should keep a low profile. As if on cue, the door to the room explodes inward, leaving you momentarily stunned. A flash of automatic gunfire rakes Tabitha through the obscuring smoke and sends you diving for cover. As the swarm of bullets abates, you leap to your feet. Surging forward through the thick cloud, you catch a glimpse of a figure in red and black disappearing down the corridor. You rush back into Tabitha's room, but there are no signs of life. You notice a holopix among her scattered belongings and pick it up. Holopix, David William Owlfeather, Salashide Shitty Rangers Wilderness Patrol. Alright, so Tabitha's dead. I guess that sucks. I got a little info. I can look at my tips and clues in my notebook. Caleb Brightmore, Tabitha, Speculates, Boris, Rascal, blah blah blah. And that holopix. So, let's go talk to Caleb Brightmore. Yeah. I know where he's at too. Gonna have to take another taxi ride. Alright, I'm looking for a vid phone. There it is. Call taxi. I believe Caleb is in downtown Seattle. You need a ride, chum? Yeah, take me there. I know I'm broke, but you give me free rides, so I'm gonna keep doing it. When I have some money, I'll pay. So in downtown Seattle, you still do get attacked, but not nearly as often as like the sea deer locations, like the Barrens. A random event. Crowds part as you are approached by Lone Star Patrol. A moment, citizen, we want a word with you. Talk to them, yeah, talk to them. Keeping your cool, you answer all of their questions convincingly. Finally, Lone Star continues on its way. Yeah, those random events happen quite randomly, as they should. So right here is Icarus Descending. How do I know this? Because this sign says Icarus Descending, obviously. Okay, maybe it doesn't, it's just a picture of a cocktail glass. And as I was talking, this random event happens. The shadowy image of a watcher, a phantasmal magical messenger, materializes in front of you. Come quickly! My master needs help! Okay, so, I'm looking at this. It's early on in the game. I'm weak. It's probably a trap. But honestly, if I die, what's going to happen? I'm going to regenerate at the hospital, which is like right where I'm at, right where I'm standing. And they're going to take my 5 Nuyen. Here, take me to him. I'll help. The Watcher leads you through some side streets. He points ahead and you see an old man being brutally beaten by a group of I-5ers. The mage looks up. The I-5ers turn around, following his gaze. Look, some new meat to tenderize. Get him, boys! Get him! As the gangers come at you, you catch the mage giving you a wave of thanks. He then shimmers and fades to nothingness. Why couldn't you just make your friend shimmer and fade to nothingness? Now I'm getting my ass beat by some eye fibers. Thanks a lot. Ah! Oh, great. Yeah, instant death. And here I am. Back in the same spot. This is literally where I died, right here. Alright, Icarus Descending. Icarus Descending is a high-class restaurant in the elven part of downtown. You have heard many times how culturally biased the management is towards humans. What assholes! Something only a prestigious establishment can get away with. A burly elven bouncer stands guard at the door. I'd like to go in. Yeah, I bet you would, breeder. Do you have a reservation? Before you can answer, he continues. I thought not. We're quite full this evening. Try back later. Like next century. Wow. He really hates me. He hates me. He really hates me. Okay, so I can't get into Icarus Descending. That's where Caleb Brightmore is. I can't, like, sneak in or anything. That stinks. So what next? Notebook, right. Tips and clues. We can go talk to Boris Orasco back in the Redmond Barrens. Let's give that a shot. Let's go for another free taxi ride. Because taxi rides are free when you're broke. Perfect thing to learn as a young child. Spoiler, taxi rides are not free when you're broke. At least not in real life. Alright. So, going up to go see Boris. And I know where he is because I played this game a lot. The only illumination in the greenhouse comes from the dirty skylights, casting strange shadows. Seated at a cluttered desk is a wisp of a man hiding under a large hat. A man? You sure? Come on in! Just slot your cred stick before we start talking. Time is money, chum. Oh, what's your story, chummer? That'll cost you 100 new yen to find out. What a dick. Let me get back to you on that. Come back when you caught up on your new yen. Alright. So, I'm back to needing money. I need money to heal. I need money for Boris. You know what? I can heal with these things. Get them out of my inventory. Cool. I'm all healed up. So now I just need money for Boris. Let's get a gerb. Let's go talk to Gunderson. Get that gerb. Shut your mouth. Rat's Nest, Boris's greenhouse, okay. So the Rat's Nest is this place that you can't really do anything in. It's all the way down at the bottom left here, and I think like Lone Star, the police, they hang out there. A Lone Star grunt approaches. He questions your identity, then hands over a package. He didn't even let me answer. He just questions my identity. He's like, here's your package. Guess he doesn't really care. Alright. On our way to Boris's greenhouse. I don't know what I'm singing. He grins devilishly when he sees the package. Oh yeah, I already read this, didn't I? Doing some serious fixing, whatever. Alright. Let's go get another gerb because I only have like 55. Yeah, 55 new yen.
Shut him loud.
Shut him off. Ares Weapon Emporium, Hollywood Correctional. That's cool. Delivering weapons to a prison. Nothing shady about that. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. I'm getting attacked. Ah! It's just one guy this time. He didn't have anything on his person. He probably thought I had weapons on me. I mean... Oh, I'm not delivering weapons. I'm basically delivering a person to prison. Maybe he's gonna go help someone escape. I don't know. I don't care. I just want to get paid. Thanks for the money. Now let's go talk to Boris again. That greedy, greedy bastard. Boris, I'm coming for you. What's your story? That'll cost you 100. Easy money, chummer. The name's Boris Orasco, at your service. I'm a fixer, which means if you want something, I can fix it so you can get it. With the proper monetary motivation added in, of course. I request but one thing from you. I served time in Hollywood, so I would appreciate it if you kept our business transactions to yourself. Okay. I'm looking for some info. Information is a commodity like anything else. I charge a flat fee of 500 nuyen for all my info. What? I just paid you 100 nuyen. So hack up my fee and I'll spill all I know. Wow. This guy is a grifter. Here, let me save my game. Save, save, save. And let's do enough work to get 500 freaking nuyen. This is going to be a lot of work, people. A lot of work. Rat's Nest, Boris's greenhouse. Ugh. It's going to be like doing that 10 times. Yeah, I know I said I love this game. I do. I really do. But this is one flaw. And it's doing the actual Shadowrun sometimes. It's tedious and repetitive and sleep-inducing. But we gotta do it. There is a cheat code, but I'm not using the cheat code. Oh shit, getting attacked. What a bunch of bastards. Holy crap. They got me cornered. Ah! Die! You go to hell and you die. You die and you go to hell. Alright, pick up his med pack. And I'm gonna have to use it right now. There we go. I've got one med pack left. Dropping this guy off at Boris's. Yeah, give me my money. Alright. So, what do we gotta do? Gotta get a gerb. Jackal's Lantern, Rat's Nest, 55. Alright. Jackal's Lantern is this one here. Of course, if you remember, Rat's Nest is all the way down here. I wonder if I'm gonna get jumped again. Can always happen. Those damn Halloweeners. Alright, job well done. Now what do we gotta... Well, yeah, we gotta get another gerb. Because we need to pay that bastard Boris so he can give me some information about my brother Michael. Alright. Hollywood Jump House. Let's do it. I'm surprised he hasn't given me any ghoul runs. The ghoul runs will actually bring more money because you get paid per ghoul that you kill. But I take what work I can get. Technically I can just turn down every single job until I do get a ghoul run. Now if it keeps going like this, I might end up doing that. But let's try it one more time. Let's see what happens. It's funny, I make the delivery, I have to exit before I can go back inside. It's like, alright, thanks for the package, leave now. Oh, you want to come in? Okay. Nuke plant, Aries, 60. I'll do it 'cause it's 60. Nuke plant's all the way down at the bottom. Yep, this is Get a Job Simulator. You end up doing stuff for someone else instead of for yourself, because you need that money. Because you know, money makes the world go round. Somehow we equate money to gravity. It's just the way it is. Alright, Stoker's Coffin, Rat's Nest, 50. Okay, this will be the last one. And then I'm going to start like turning down everything until I get a ghoul run. Because you gotta see the ghouls. You might have seen the ghouls in my last video, but if not, you gotta see them. Nothing too crazy, but I think I'm taking this guy here to the Rat's Nest. Yep. Oh yeah, there's two entrances to the Rat's Nest. This one and the other one I've been going in. This one. Same place though. Alright, let us go ahead and save the game up here. How much money do I have? 270 new yen. Let's see if we can get a ghoul run going. Ghoul run, ghoul run. Oh, perfect. It's like it read my mind. There's a community of ghouls somewhere in the Redmond Barrens. They have been preying on the citizens there. Kill as many as possible and return here for payment. You're offered 10 new yen for each ghoul killed. After negotiations, you come to an agreement. Payment for this run is 35 new yen each, up to 20 kills max. What do you say, friend? Alright, so if I kill 20 ghouls, see, 2 times 35 is 70 times 10. I could get 700 new yen just off of this one job. Now, how easy that will be is another story that I shall show you. It will not be easy at all, because there's always something wrong that happens. Like, I get attacked by 800 ghouls. Well, not 800, I'm exaggerating. Or I get attacked by a magician. You already saw what happens when I get attacked by a magician. You enter an abandoned building. Ghouls tend to gather here, packs of them, waiting for some fresh meat. Entering the foul place, you smell the stench of rotted flesh and hear the sound of movement. Ooh, scary. Brains. You want my brains? I want some money, so I must kill you. You can come get my brains if you can. Oh, getting attacked. 2 ghouls. Remember, it's 35 each. Also, both of them dropped new yen. That is cool. So that was an easy 70 new yen. Oh, magician. Kill the magician first. Okay, magician killed me first. Of course, I'm taking all the way to freaking Seattle. Ugh. What the heck? Alright, back to the Redmond Barrens. And this time I gotta pay because I have money. 40 new yen. That's like a ghoul plus 5 new yen. See if I can heal up. Alright, let's see if we can kill some more ghouls, because I killed, what, 3? That means I have 17 more that I can kill for money. Not so easy though, is it? Probably gonna run out of clips. With my luck. Money! It's gas. Alright. Killing ghouls just to make some cash. Yeah, I love Pink Floyd, and I just kind of destroyed it right there. Not in a good way. Not like, you destroyed it, man. It's more like, man, you just destroyed it. And now there's a pack of ghouls chasing after me, and they don't run as slow as those Halloweeners do. I press C to change my aim, change my focus to the guy that's closest to me. Go get that money. Never walk over your kills. Ah! Alright, I've lost track of how many I've killed. So I think I'll do one more group of ghouls and then go collect. Probably won't be the full 700, but something tells me I'll have that 500 when I'm done. Ah, crap, gargoyles. I'm dead. Back to Seattle. Arg. And they take money every time this happens. I've got 227. Alright, let's head back to Redmond. Barons. 40 new yen. That's a ghoul and plus 5. So I've had to spend 2 ghouls plus 10 just for taxi rides. Alright, so I've got 187 new yen. I'm gonna talk to Gunderson, get my money. Okay. He makes the transactions, gets back to business. And let's see what I got now. 537, alright. I can go talk to Boris. He better not charge me more money after this, 'cause he's a douchebag. I'm coming, Boris. You're gonna tell me something this time. Alright, info. 500 new yen. Easy chummer. Easy money chummer, I mean. Boris watches the new yen roll off your cred stick. Ah, gives one a warm feeling all over. You just ask me anything you want to know. Tell me what you know about my brother Michael. Just occurred to me that your brother was in here a while back. He came in using the name Owlfeather, though I never believed that was really his name. I believe he bought a few high-powered weapons, lots of ammo, and a 4-wheel truck. So he's balling. Anyway, I wouldn't have thought twice about it until some Renraku hotshot started a bird dog. Alright, I don't know what a bird dog is. Maybe I'll Google it sometime. Bird dog. Never seen the suit before he came looking for your brother. He had lots of hired protection, but he looked like the most dangerous of the bunch. His name was Mako Soshao, or Sosho. He applied some pressure, but I didn't give up your bro, I swear. I didn't know nothing except what he bought. Mako must have gotten more info elsewhere. Thanks. Your mind mulls over this new information as you turn to leave. Typo. You are startled back to reality as a Renraku strike team breaks into the greenhouse. They are aiming for Boris, who attempts to run for cover. The leader seems to recognize you and immediately instructs the team to take you down instead. Oh, motherfuckers! They're gonna kill me! Well, yeah, they killed me. Alright. So, I probably died a gajillion times. Let's see, did that put anything else in my notebook? Renraku began harassing Boris after Michael had visited him. Mako Sosho. Okay, so if I find anything else about Mako Sosho, I need to follow that trail. We're going to go ahead and save this game. And that, my friends, was part 1. Hopefully part 1 of Shadowrun. I mean, I've been saving my game. This is a brand new emulator. I don't want to lose my progress again. But until next time, thanks for watching. One thing to keep in mind always, who are you making rich today?